Hi! If you decided to watch this video, this is perhaps because you like to see what a day in the life of a software engineer actually looks like. Or maybe you're intrigued by this title or thumbnail, updating the view count automatically. I was browsing YouTube videos recently, and I stumbled upon this video of Tom Scott. When I saw the amount of views on this video, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, okay, fair enough, I guess I'm gonna cut that this weekend. So welcome in a day in my life. This is how I spend my Saturdays as a software engineer. Okay, let's get started with my plan for today. The idea is super simple. We need to code the logic that gets the view count of a video, use it to generate a new thumbnail as well as a new title. Then we need to update this thumbnail and this title in the video. And to do that, we can either pay someone $1 an hour to do that manually, but I asked ChatGPT and apparently this is not ethical at all. And if an AI thinks that, I guess it means that this is extremely unethical. Or we can do it the smart way, and we can use Google's API to automatize everything. Okay, before coding anything, I need that much of coffee. Let's get started. Most day in the life doesn't show that being a developer means spending weekends learning to code, and I've been coding for the past 10 years and I'm still doing it this day. I recently see that Versal released a way to do cron job directly from Next.js. Cron job, if you don't know what it means, it basically allows you to do repetitive tasks. I will need to create two API routes. One that is being called every 3 minutes that will be handling all the changes of the video, and one that will be generating the new thumbnail of the video. Let's start by the first one. I just noticed that this sequence is incredibly boring, so instead I will give you a nice montage. Because I'm lazy and that I'm paying $20 a month for ChatGPT, I asked it to do most of the job. And without a surprise, it gave me most of the solution in 5 minutes. AI won't replace us, but I'm not gonna lie, it makes me so much faster at coding. So the system is split in two serverless functions. One that gets the view count of the video and use it to update the title and thumbnail, and another one which will be generating the thumbnail of the video. For this first function, I'm using the code that ChatGPT generated for me. We sign in Google API, we get the view count of the video, then we call the right API endpoint to generate and download the new thumbnail. At this point, I was starting to feel seriously hungry. So I ordered a burger with my friend Uber. This dude is always here to take my money when I feel a bit lazy. Not gonna lie, this blue cheese burger was incredible. With a full belly, I had to find the base of the thumbnail. So for that, I had to dig out all pictures. I finally decided to settle on this one. After a few tests on Photoshop and making it the right size and the right framing, I was ready to dynamically display the view count on top of it in my code. And for that, it's simple. I'm getting the view count in the URL params, and I display it on top of the image with the right formatting and the right positioning. Pretty neat, isn't it? At this stage, I was happy. I had most of the system working fine, and when I'm happy and I'm alone, I dance. I mean, I try to, but I still think that my moonwalk is quite good. Okay, little update. Again, the joy of being a developer. I spent the last 2 hours coding something that couldn't work with Next.js API routes, so I have to basically redo everything using a pure Node.js process. The good news is that I can reuse 80% of my code, but I have to recode basically all the authentication process and find another way to deploy my code. So yeah, let's do that. At this moment, it was me versus my code. I spent few hours trying to find the solution until I noticed that Google provides a full example in their documentation. Right from the beginning, the solution was there, and I missed it. After refactoring my code with the right solution, I had something working. The final solution looks something like that. You start the script in your console, then you have to follow a link You then give access to your YouTube account to your script. Then you are being redirected, you get a code in your URL, you copy it and paste it in your terminal. This allows my script to generate the authentication tokens and log into Google's API on my behalf. As you can see, I have something working, so it was time to deploy it to test it. I'm using Railway, which means that it's super easy to deploy my code. After a few minutes running the script, I still had a bug, still with this refresh token thing. I spent the next hour trying to find a solution. After gathering the few brain cells in my brain, I was able to find a solution and was able to understand how this refresh token thing was working. After testing my code and deploying it again, I was able to see that my video was being updated. The script does that every 3 minutes for the title and every 5 minutes for the thumbnail. Exactly the time I last in bed. Anyway, this was a fun day in my life. Please consider to like, comment and share this video so the view count goes crazy and most likely end up bugging, like all the code I'm writing. Okay, see you on the next video. Bye.